Hello, third grade, take 2. This is lesson 4 in module 7, where you're going to compare and classify quadrilaterals. We're going to skip straight through to the concept development, which I guess I went a little too far. There we go. So, grouping polygons by attributes. Attributes are different things. So like if I was going to group third grade, I could group them by boys or girls, blonde hair, brown hair, different characteristics and features. So some attributes of this card is it has 4 sides, it has 4 vertices or corners. And if you put your finger on the corners or hover over the corners, you'll notice that they are right angles, and that anywhere the 2 lines meet will make a vertice or a corner. You hopefully have this page. If you do not, you might want to come back to this video and look at it. If you have scissors, you will cut out all of the shapes, so you can pause the video and cut out the shapes. We're going to group them by name, so like all the squares together and the triangles and the polygons and the parallelograms and all. There's all kinds of names that we can use to classify them. We'll also group them by the number of sides, and we can group them by the number of angles. And by them, I mean these right here. So remember in second grade, closed shapes that have no gaps or overlaps with straight sides are called polygons, and that polygons with 4 straight sides are quadrilaterals, because 4 and quad mean the same thing. So all the polygons look different, but they share some attributes like having 4 sides or 4 angles. So on this one, it said, 3 sides, and they wanted them to sketch. So they sketched something that had 3 sides, like a triangle. So here, 4 sides. You're going to use those polygon shapes, A through L, and write which ones had 4 sides, and then sketch a picture of what they look like. Next group is trapezoids. Those are quadrilaterals that have 1 set of parallel sides. So think about a capital H right here. This capital H. These sides are parallel. They'll never touch. That side in the middle is not parallel because it's touching each side. So, do you think that these are parallel? Do you think that they will ever cross? They are parallel and they will never ever cross. They just keep going on forever. But on the next slide, they're not touching, but are they parallel? They are not parallel because eventually this blue line will run into and intersect this blue line. So those are not parallel. Parallel, not parallel. Trapezoids have to have 1 set of parallel sides. So look at your shapes and see which ones have at least 1 set of parallel sides. Then you're going to write the letter for those polygons, and then you're going to sketch them right there. Next, we're going to find and group parallelograms. So those are 4-sided polygons that have 2 sets of parallel sides. So you're going to write the letters there for the ones that have 2 sets of parallel sides, and then sketch them. So if you had a square, that would be a parallelogram because it has 2 sets of parallel sides. There's more than just a square, but that's just an example. Next, you're going to do right angles. So anything that would have a right angle, like a square, you'd find the letter for the shapes or the polygons that have right angles, write them there, and then you would sketch them out. Now, a right angle tool would be like a piece of paper or a book